Here is our math test for Chapter 13. It is Test A. Write your name and number at the top. Make it as beautiful or handsome as you are. Now remember, when you get finished, have Mom or Dad snap a picture of your test and text it to me. Okay, and then you put your test in your red folder. But make sure you are really listening to all the directions. Okay, you might even need to go back and re-listen to my directions. So put your finger on little black apple number 1. Look at building A and look at building B. Now I want you to circle the building that is taller and slash the building that is shorter. Should be pretty easy for you. Circle the taller building slash the shorter building. Make sure you've done that. Put your finger on little black fish number 2. Look at the pencils. We have a pencil here and we have a pencil here. I want you to circle the longer pencil slash the shorter pencil. Now make sure you do my directions, not what that says down here at the bottom, because I'm having you do 2 things instead of 1. Circle the longer pencil slash the shorter pencil. Did you do that? Okay, go down to number 3. Little black card number 3. So look at these 2 items. Can you name them? What is this? It's a feather. What is this? It's a book. Okay, now this is what I want you to do. I want you to circle the object that would be heavier. If you were to hold them in your hand, circle the heavier item, slash the item that would be lighter. Circle the heavier, slash the lighter item. That's here. These 2 items in row number 3. Make sure you followed both directions that I just said. Now, put your finger on little black frog number 4. Look at these buckets here. Look closely. Okay, now see our thumbs up and our thumbs down. Circle thumbs up if the buckets would hold the same amount, if they are the same. Okay, circle thumbs down if you do not think they would hold the same amount. I'm going to say that again, really think. Look at the buckets. Do they hold the same amount? Thumbs up if your answer is yes, or thumbs down if your answer is no. Now, before we flip our paper over, go back and double check that you followed every single direction I gave you. You circled the taller building slash the shorter building. You circled the longer pencil slash the shorter pencil. You circled the heavier item slash the lighter item. And down here, you looked at both buckets and you either circled thumbs up if they hold the same amount, or thumbs down if they do not. Now, flip your paper over. We are going to look at little black star number 5. Okay, look at this item here. Looks like a vase. Now you are going to circle each of these pictures if we can use it to measure this item. So look at this vase again. Can we use cubes to measure this vase? If your answer is yes, then you need to circle it. If your answer is no, then you're going to slash it. Okay, now look here. Here's a balance. Can we use the balance to measure this? If your answer is yes, circle it too. If your answer is no, leave it alone. Okay, now look at the measuring cup. Looks like we have water in it. If we could use this vase to measure some water to hold it, then circle the measuring cup. If you don't think we can use it to measure water, then leave it alone. Okay, so you should have circled all the items that we could use to measure that vase. So now look at the button. We're going to say the same thing. Can we use cubes to measure the button? If your answer is yes, circle the cubes. If your answer is no, leave them alone. Now look at the balance. Can we measure the button using a balance and tell how much it weighs? If your answer is yes, circle it. If your answer is no, leave it alone. Then go to the measuring cup. Can we measure the water by pouring it on the button? If your answer is yes, circle the measuring cup. If your answer is no, leave it alone. Okay, go down to the water bottle. Can we measure the water bottle using the cubes? If your answer is yes, circle the cubes. If your answer is no, leave it alone. Here's our balance. Can we weigh the water bottle in the balance? If your answer is yes, circle the balance. If your answer is no, leave it alone. Okay, here is our measuring cup. Can we use the water bottle and measure how much water? Can we pour it in there? If your answer is yes, circle the measuring cup. If your answer is no, leave it alone. Okay, now make sure you go back and double check. You should have circled if your answer was yes. For every one of these, if your answer was yes. Now, if your answer was no, you left it alone. You only circled it if you could use these items to measure. All right, take a look at little black flower number 6. Look at the roller coaster. Okay. Do the roller coaster trains hold the same number of people? Okay. Each car has 2 people sitting in them. Okay, here's our thumbs up, here's our thumbs down. Are they the same? Do they hold the same amount of people? If they do, circle yes. If the answer is no, circle thumbs down. Okay. Now, take a look at these baskets here. Now, you got to look closely. Can you see that basket A has some apples down here? And look at basket B. Look at all these apples here. Now pretend your arms are holding on to that basket and you're lifting it up. And then go over here. Your arms are around basket B and you're lifting it up. Now I want you to circle the basket that is heavier. And I want you to slash the basket that is lighter. Circle the heavier basket, slash the lighter basket. All right, go back and double check all your answers. If you need to, start this video over again and listen to my directions. Follow every direction I gave you. Double check your work. Then remember, have mom or dad take a picture of your test, both sides, and text it to me. Then put your test in your red folder. I hope there's still room in there. I know it's getting full. This is our very last test. Make sure you've done your very best work. I know you have. Bye, guys.